78 laps to come for the Monaco Grand Prix, and the lights going up. Whoa, that's quickly, Dan. That's quick, that was. The lights going up so quickly, Dan, and the race goes on the way already. And Fugaz Verstappen, and Prix going to get ahead of the Leclerc at the start, inside the fort. Looks like they're safely through, okay, Dan. Everybody going through turn 2. Look at them, battling out, Dan. And Prix got ahead of the Leclerc, Dan. So it's Rebel 1-2. As good start from Checo, Dan. So, it's Verstappen from Perez. Then it's Leclerc, Sainz, Gasly, Russell, Alonso, Bottas, Ocon, and Joe Guanyu. Here's how Perez did it then through Santa Fort. And up the hill they come through then. Look at the crowd from the stands then of seeing this then from the buildings. Through there, and Perez gets ahead of Leclerc and up in second place. A good start there for Mus. A great start for Mus for the Red Bull team. But the last time that the Red Bull had the 1-2 was in 2010, I think it might be, where Red Bull won that race, had the Vettel. So yeah, I remember that then. It was a chaotic Grand Prix that was back then. So for the slow head, but look at everyone go, and Hamilton's only lost one place to Albon and Williams then, down in P19. Oh, at the same time, China not had a great start, he got eliminated in Q1. This is not what he wanted to be, not like what he did in his Ferrari days. Well, hoping will come back strongly then, if there's rain coming. But there's rain coming in a couple of minutes. So, just start this race then. Verstappen leads, then it's Perez, then it is Leclerc, then it's Sainz, Gasly, Russell, Alonso, Bottas, and then it's Ocon, Joe Guanyu, and then it's Magnussen, Norris, Tsunoda, Schumacher, Ricciardo, Vettel, Stroll, Albon, Hamilton, and Latifi. This is Hamilton trying to get ahead of the winners of Alex Albon then through the casino. And we don't see that moves a lot often done in this corner most often these days. But I've just got ahead of our bodies back up taking place then. Tires too hot then, copy that. Alrighty then, so whoa. And here comes the rain. Oh, it's starting to rain. There's this chance then to pit then. And they're going for the gamble, Dan. They're going for the gamble, Dan. They're going for the gamble. This could be the chance that Hamilton's coming to pits as well. Trucker's not complete, Dan. Do you think staying out for one more lap might be too much, Dan? The way it's going to be heavier, though. Is it going to be wet tyres or is it going to be intermediate tyres? This is why Monaco in the wet is so dangerous, Dan. We might see a red flag there because this could all change, though, very, very much, Dan. Because this is going to be a sulky wet race, Dan. Because this is not what I want to see Monaco in the wet, Dan, as we're going to bring Verstappen into the pits. Now he comes into pit 4. But hold on. Have we gone to one tyres, Dan? Is he going to get heavier, though? I soon switch to wet tyres, though, but going for intermediate tyres, Dan. Being held up there, Perez commit. Leclerc stayed down. Why is Leclerc staying out? Why are you staying out, Leclerc? It's raining. He wants to win his home Grand Prix, but why is he staying out for one more lap? It's raining! What on earth is Charles up to? Oh my goodness gracious for that. There's going to be some slightly changes then to this race then, guys. Leclerc is on soft tyres, so he's holding a cue. We might get a safety car train then, in a minute then. Because he's going to get ahead of Leclerc through the tunnel then. Oh, Charles Leclerc made the gamble to stay out one more lap, but he didn't pay out, and I'm afraid that's not going to be a win for him, I'm afraid. Leclerc made a wrong choice then to stay Leclerc out for an extra lap. I'm afraid this is not going to happen then. So Verstappen now takes the lead then, and Perez, could he get ahead of Leclerc then? But here comes Carlos Sainz on the 4-3 wet tyres then, so okay, we'll gather that to lose, overtake them when Charles comes into the pits then. Quick overtake then. Can you get him through the last cast then? Oh my goodness gracious, Dan. This is not good at all, Dan. So he went outside then on full wet tyres and Leclerc Perez to keep hold that second place. Sainz is on full wet tyres then. Streaming wet tyres then. Or is he going to make a move around through Santa Fort then into turn 1 after the stop finish straightaway? No. He's going for it. Through Santa Fort. Sainz and Perez side by side. It looks like it's going to be the smooth operators Carlos Sainz to get into second place. Oh my God. If the wet time might be quicker then. Feathers in 7 playing the ass of mine. Wow, this could be the first points then. Well, there's chaotic at the start. This Monaco Grand Prix because of the rain in the heavens open upon them. My goodness gracious for this. This could be so exciting then, guys. My. A bone move indeed for the smooth operator. Carlos Sainz got ahead of Sergio Perez for second place then. Because of the full speed right tire, we're going for it to be a tyre, but are we on the one type of tyre then? Will the track dry out later on then? We'll see if the rain easy up a bit then. Heavy though, and this is Vettel holding up a Hero car. Patrick Bowyer is just behind him then. Vettel wants to get his first points this year, and he has to get off the mark then. And the wins though, I don't think they're going to gamble for this, so yeah. DJ tyres is the only opportunity there, but the race is still completely fully wet at the moment though, with heavy rain then pouring down and it's soured then. Hobby will wear off then, so Hobby will go down a bit. It's clear 80% though of rain. And here comes Gasly going around the outside of Perez, and he's up into third place and into the podium places then. Oh, Simon de Valvatore there. Perez now down to P4, and he needs to watch out going to P because the Mercedes Jules wasn't there. Well, if the track started to dry up a bit then, the rain easy up a bit then. Yeah, great move for Gasly there. Let's have a look at the replay and see how he did then. Down the start phase, around the outside and heading to Centre Fort. Nearly getting hit to the barriers there for Gasly, but he got through safely then and up to P3 and into the podium places. Oh, David close into the barrier, turn 3. Oh my god, as Occo was trying to get ahead of him, then pass him down, but a huge crash for Dan Ricciardo at turn 3 because he slipped out then on a bit, I think, a puddle then. So this is the replay. This is where Occo tried to get ahead of Ricciardo then, but he tried to make the move through turn 8 and he waited for it after Ricciardo made the mistake at turn 3 and crashed into the barriers. Damage to his front wing a bit there, but god, that was a terrible crash, a minor crash for Ricciardo then. Oh my goodness gracious. The Papaya are going downhill then. And this is not good, this is, for the team that are dominating nowadays. Ricciardo's hit the barriers then, but has he got damage to that McLaren then? And I'm afraid this could cost him some big budget and cost him to get some points then on the board. Perez on the back of Pierre Gasly, they go through to back then because it looks like the track the rain is easing up a bit then, and the track is starting to get a bit drier then, so he's going down to 3.6 out of them. So this is the chance then to hopefully for the drivers on wet tyre to go back into mid tyre. So that'll be we'll be back at Red Bull 1-2 then. So we'll keep pushing down, but don't do too hard then, okay? We'll probably get ahead of Gallon. Sainz has come to the pits, so the guys up in second place then in the AlphaTauri then. This is very good for the Red Bull family tree here. Anyone on wet tyre going for intermediate tyres? Arco's coming to the pits then. Manson and Leclerc gamble for wet tyre, and I'm afraid they'll have to come into the pit. So that's the Vettel is going to jump ahead of them. And I think he's going to be in the top 5. No, Sainz has just left the pit lane then, so he'll be up into P6 then. So, no, 7th then. Something to say that then. Vettel's moving up the field, then hoping to get Aston Martin on their first points on the board. He stayed out and gambled on intermediate tyre, and it worked out painfully. And Hamilton is now into the points in the Mercedes. And here goes Perez, trying to make a move down on the AlphaTauri going for the top, but no. I'm afraid it's difficult to go through that. Move through down into the new Ferris chicane then. He's going for it. No. Oh. Has he? Oh, the summer side. Oh, it's going to be very quick into the back. My God. How did they not make contact there? Oh, now the track is now heavy rain now. Oh my goodness gracious. The way kits changing all the time then to see who's going to get the gamble right. Through to the last cast. Has Perez got ahead of Gasly? Oh, let's do side by side. They're going for the 5 quarter come through then. This is a good rear-to-rear racing between Gasly and Perez. Wow. And Gasly still stays ahead because the track is now heavier now. It's now gone back to full wet. Fully wet now, the track that now is. That's going to be a great gamble. That could be a gamble for the one on fully wet tyres then to go for the gamble then. The gamble. And I think Perez has lost third to George Russell now in the Mercedes. Russell gets ahead of Perez, and number to third place goes to Brett then. As he goes through to back and through to 7.6 as he came then. Because it's so damp and heavy out there. I might see a safety car later on. That crash was heavy car at turn 3. This is how George Russell got ahead of Perez. Through the new Ferris chicane then. Side by side, and he gets through and on to third place. Great move there, because the track is completely changing all the time though during this race then. Guys, why is this happening all the time the way it's raining in Monaco? Unbelievable. Hamilton's got ahead of Norris for 9. He's now got on a former rivalry, Sebastian Vettel. And Hamilton's up into 8th place. From 8th he started up into P8. What a great combat that Lewis Hamilton is driving, Dan. The track's now gone to intermediate weather mode now, as the one on the wet tyre is starting to struggle a little bit, Dan. As Gasly has come into the pits from 2nd place, going on to the intermediate tyres. George was staying out for one more lap, and Perez now back onto the podium players, Dan. Hope we can get back in 2nd place, then making Webber 1-2 once we also stops, Dan. What about K-Mag? He stays out, Dan. You can stay in 7th place. That could be both AlphaTauris scoring some points, Dan. And hopefully get ahead of the rest of the pack, Dan, if this stays like this, Dan. Has also got some cars Madison into the points, Dan. Probably scored his first points of the season, Dan. McLaren got Norris in the point, but just 1 point. Battle in the points, Dan. Oh, what's this? Manson's got a problem. Manson's got a problem. He stayed on wet top of 2 last place. Got ahead of him 7th place. Norris is at 8. Oh, Kevin Magnussen. Oh, I don't know what the Davisman was doing there, but his chance of points scoring position a well-trained guy. They stayed on wet tyres though. Didn't gamble, Dan. He didn't pit it down unless the way he hit a bit more. But that his race ruined, Dan. And that left more driving moving up, Dan. And then Vettel finished 7th. And Norris is 2. That means Aston and McCall still be equal points, Dan. So yeah. And they'll get ahead of Haas, Dan, if he stays like this. So how long this car is going to take for about? Let's have a look and see. I think about 4 minutes. So hopefully we can stay out then a bit longer then on this stint, and hope we switch to the intermediate tyre and then go up the soft to the end of the race and hope to do that then. So that's will be our plan for this. And it's classify again, so back it goes. Back up, there it goes then. So we'll stay out then until we pit our drivers later on. Okay, the track is starting to dry out again, and again when more rain comes for another 5 or 10 minutes until it starts to roll up again, and then do another 5-10 minutes. So the track is keep changing all the time. Then with the ups and downs, then with this, then it's going down, it's starting to dry up. Then if it goes over, and if it goes below 1 millimeter, the track is now dry now and dry compared for dry tyre. But there's more rain coming down, and then there'll be no more rain after around about like 52, I think it might be. There'll be no rain coming in, and we'll keep it like that, and there'll be fresh sunshine and blue sky then for us to take the 1-2 to get on the spot then. We're doing quite well in this one Grand Prix. We're at the halfway through, I'm not playing 90 possibility laps then. And Master 7 still in front then in the Red Bull still. Fred has been holding this training car for many laps over 15 laps then. He's winning 7th, there's Norris in 8th, Bottas in 9th, and Ocon hoping in the 5 points position. Then Hamilton's just buying in P11. He needs to try and hope we get ahead of the Frenchman if he wants to get his some points there. And Alonso Trent, and look at that, the unlucky boy Charles Leclerc down 13th. Okay, looks like Verstappen is putting his pit window down, so he's only got 49% left of his tyres, Dan. Track is still wet, Dan, so gonna have to pit for another set of intermediate tyres, Dan. So this will be the second of his 3 pits of Dan. Okay, Verstappen comes into the pits, Dan. So one of my drivers into the pits for Red Bull. So we've been on that intermediate tyre for more than 30 laps, Dan. So switch for a new set, Dan. And hopefully we can use that before the track dries up then. Now Perez will be next. And Perez will come into the pits with me that car, so we'll take 2nd place then. Unless if the track is going to get lighter then, and we make the 120 call, we'll lose that 2nd to car side. But I hope Perez will catch another in a couple of laps time then, so yeah. But sometimes we need to try to get ahead of this train. This train is formed by Lance, Joe and Aston Martin. We've got Joe, Ricardo, and then we've got the Houses are not doing quite well at the moment, so yeah. Well, we'll have a bit of trouble for Saber trying to lap some of the traffic down. Bottas is doing no play, but Clay's now in to the points now in the Ferrari. Well, if it stays like this in the driver's standings, Dan, well, Sainz will get ahead of his teammate Leclerc there for 2nd. While Ferrari will lose the Constructors' Champion fate to Red Bull. So we'll be overtaking Red Bull, Dan. I mean Ferrari. Excuse me, then, God will overtake them to take the lead of the Constructors' Championship for our team, Dan. Just as I did. The sun's now coming out, Dan, which means the track is going to be ready to use the dry compound tyre. We know the way it's ready. We're on our way to the end of the race. So, if we've got the pit window activated, Dan, it's not dry enough yet. The track is still a bit damp, Dan. So when it's cleared, then we put 1 meter. I mean, below 1 meter, excuse me. will go straight to the dry compound tire. Me tire will be up for grabs for this. I don't think if we use that tire, we might wear it too much. So I'll slightly to push the command to stand it down to keep it like that until the end of the race, I hope then. And now the track is now dry now. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, Verstappen is now going through the swimming pools of Kane. I think it's time to switch to the dry tyres. So medium tyres, up for it. We're up for this. Let's go. Putting in Perez as well into the pits as well. Boxes lap. And pit Perez as well. We're going for the dry tyre. Let's go. Let's go. Track is now dry enough then. So let's go to the pits then and switch to the dry tyres. Box for the dry tyre. Let's go. Here we go. Up into the tyre and go on the dry compound mean yellow tyre then. Some of those staying out there then. But now the track is now fully dry now enough for dry tyres then. Most of this field are staying out for one more lap then. We'll go to DOS down the start finish rate then. But trying to get ahead of the fellow for P8 and P7, excuse me, as Lawrence and Leclerc pit. And Bottas up into 7th place then. Hamilton's got ahead of Vettel there, he's up into 8th place. And now it's Ocon now. Behind the back marker Carlos Sainz. There's not much left of this race to go. So there's just 6 laps to go to find out to hold on to some precious points for the Azerbaijan team if he can do it, or typically not. And Ocon has gone around the outside for his at the bottom Vettel down, and he's now up into 9th place. Now Vettel's down in the 5 points position though. It looks like the gamble had not gone quite well. It looks like Vettel is not going to be finishing the points after all then. And now he's got his fellow friend Fernando Alonso by him then, and Leclerc, his former teammate then from Ferrari in 2019-2020. Before he moved to Aston Martin Day in 2021. But Vettel looks like he did everything he got, I'm afraid. The gamble, I'm afraid, is gone for him, I'm afraid. Alonso is getting closer, but he cannot get ahead of Vettel. What's his tyre status? 64%. Vettel is saving his tyres to hopefully block the rest of them, but he's still forming these cars down, and the car wants that point. Vettel wants that 5 point. Oh, Alonso's into the barriers! Alonso into the wall at turn 3. Oh my God! Fernando Alonso was pushing hard to that mistake. Oh my God! Alonso, I cannot believe it. Is he out? Oh, trying to get that 5 point away from Vettel, and it ended dramatically in the barriers. Then, oh, that is Alonso's chance of a point gone for this. Great best teammates there they were, then Vettel and Leclerc through to back and through the street for Kane then. Much more pace than that Leclerc has then. Well, with that crash from Alonso, let's hope Leclerc to get ahead. And now he's going to try to get ahead of his former teammate at Ferrari, smashing Vettel as he can. Going down straight away, this is the straight away then, and getting Alonso, here he comes. 10 minutes to the left, Leclerc on the right. And down he comes through. Can he get ahead then? Then he goes into Centre Fourth and get ahead of the Vettel then. Has he done it yet? He has. And he's up into 10th place. I'm afraid Vettel did what he can to hold that by a point, but I'm afraid it's gone. So that's going to be no points, I'm afraid, for Aston Martin then. So that's disappointing for that for him. Meanwhile, what's going on there with Perez? Catch up to Carlos Sainz there. He's clearly 3.5 seconds then, okay? I'm letting him push as he can, try to catch up to him. Maybe I might need that to push aggressively, Dan. Okay, wait on the overtake then when we get towards the start finish race. So get away when you overtake if we can. Let's drain the battery. Let's drain the battery to overtake Sainz if we can though. So through the swimming pools of Kane then, and through to the West Cast then. Sainz got some good play there after the gamble, well after we made a terrible mistake that we put Perez in. But Sainz the facing the farm back to the Perez. Makes a move then, down the start finish rate, ahead of Carlos Sainz, and that's him into second place and making it a Webber 1-2. Perez gets ahead of Carlos Sainz then, and just before they hit into Centre Fourth there, and that's Perez up into second place in the Red Bull, ahead of Sainz, and now he's to keep that up down. It's a great move that is from Sergio Perez down. Let's have a look at the replay again at how he did it. So down the start finish rate then, the idea where Director 6 there is, and gets ahead of the Spaniard in the Ferrari. And with that, Perez is up into second place. through the last cast for the final time down and through to turn 19 down, and Max Verstappen comes round and Verstappen wins the Monaco Grand Prix. Well done, Super Max has done it. Nice going there for Max Verstappen. He's the winner. Here comes Sergio Perez that will come home then and make another Red Bull 1-2. So led every single lap of this Monaco Grand Prix. Perez finishes in second place. Carlos Sainz finishes in first. So it's Verstappen, Perez and Sainz as it was in Spain in the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya circuit that it were for the Spanish Grand Prix then. So it's the same again though. Well done. Gasly finishes in fourth place, had a George was in the Mercedes fifth while up down, and Yuki Tsunoda finishes in sixth place and get his first point of the season. Both our toys finishes in the top six there. Good work there for AlphaTauri there. Good work there. Bottas in the Alfa Romeo comes up to finish 7th. Hamilton from 18th, he's tied, comes up to finish 8th. Ocon just the fate off line from Charles Leclerc there after a tough way for the Monegasque drivers. He finished P10 in his home race, and Vettel was winning the point, but he's getting his best position just to finish that line to finish P11. Good effort for Vettel, but it wasn't enough to get the points down, so not to worry, Dan.
Very lovely, that. That was the real Monaco. It was quite difficult there in the wet, but quite enjoyable as well. Thank you, guys. That was a really well executed race, I think.
Wins the Monaco Grand Prix, and Perez managed to get the fastest lap down, and he finished the race second place. Good thing got ahead of the second place down. Verstappen's do extend his lead to Drivers' Championship there, but with that and disappointment mistake though for the clad there, with that only one place he second place, but he's now hit good point with the class sides there, with 17 and 20 championship there. We take the lead in the Constructors' Championship then, guys, as Monaco Web Racing take the lead ahead of Ferrari then.